Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a bottle of Marstons Revisionist Craft Lager, exclusive for Tesco, coming in at 5% ABV. Banks Brewmaster Simon Yates brewed this beer. Just finished reviewing the Sunbeam by Banks. And what a wonderful little beer that is. I hope that by putting the word craft here, that he's gone all out with this one. If he knows what he's doing with the Sunbeam beer, he's got to know what he's doing with this beer. I hope he's produced a good lager. Okay, so beer in the glass, looks like a lager, loads of carbonation, 3 fingers of white head, light golden fluffy corn coloured looking beer. It's bright. Let's get the aroma. Whoa, a little bit too much of that kind of carbonation there caught my aroma nostrils. Let's try again. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I was right first time. This beer's farty. No, that's it's a bit farty. Musty, farty. A little bit of lemon. A little bit spicy. Let's dive in. It tastes much better than it smells. Much better. What a relief. It's rather interesting. It's summertime, but of course it's raining out there at the moment. But I imagine if the sun was out and I was enjoying a barbecue in the garden, this would fly down a treat. Without looking at the beer, I'm going to guess there's a little bit of Styrian Golding in this beer. You can get that kind of spicy bitterness, but it's peppery. You always can tell a characteristic of the Styrian Golding hop by its spiciness. Let's have a look. No, I was wrong. Admiral and Boadicea. I'm going to keep giving this aroma a few more chances. It's still a bit farty. But tasty. Very tasty lager. If you put this up against some of the biggest lager companies in the world, in the UK, you know the people, they sponsor the football like crazy. They brew their lagers with corn and with rice, and they're tasteless. This would knock the socks off it. This is not a bad beer at all. 90% of your senses, your ears, your smell, your taste, your eyes, 90% of what you assess when you take something into your body is through these things here. 90%. So when you see, that's why I think it's always important for the look of the beer. 90%. So that beer looks like a lager, it's clear, it's bright, there's nice carbonation, it's got a nice fluffy head. Yes, yes, it's done it for me. And that, not for a reviewer like me, but for a lot of the general public out there, will be enough. But unlike all of these mass-produced lagers from these great big companies, this beer has taste. So that final 10% from the nose, they're not necessarily going to do anything with their ears, but the nose and the taste it's crisp, it's a little bit dry, it's very refreshing, and that's very important for a lager. And it has taste. I'm gonna go with this as a 100% malt lager, but with a hoppy finish. And this Simon Yates really knows what he's talking about. Do you know what? That's very interesting here. They've been very honest with what they've brewed with. Water, malted barley, carbon dioxide and hops. So they've not mentioned yeast for some reason, but this here, this carbonation is carbon dioxide. And I imagine putting 2 and 2 together, coming up with 4, is that fatty aroma, maybe from the carbon dioxide. It's not as bad now. It's lemony, spicy. But that first pour, when I had a great big head, when the beer was rushing up the glass, was that little bit of kind of CO2 fatty aroma. But that's gone. It's gone. This is quite a tasty brew. Quite a tasty brew. I imagine it sells very well, certainly in summer. Can Marstons, because they're not a bad size, they're quite a size themselves, can they challenge the bigger companies out there? I believe they can with this. This is a much tastier brew, and being the size that they are, they can probably put a big dent in some of their sales. I'm not saying you're going to see Marstons Revisionist lager on the front of football t-shirts or on betting companies' websites, but it's a good start. It's a tasty brew. Rating. It's refreshing, it's hoppy, it's nice, it's nice, it's lemony, there's a bit of lime in it, a bit of orange, and that's always very intriguing when you taste that in a lager. So yeah, why not? Why not? This gets, I would give this a 9, but for that fatty aroma, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Well done, Simon Yates, for brewing a very good beer. Put your comments in the comments box, please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.